Come on, let's be honest here. We've all wanted to eat an entire pumpkin pie in one sitting before, am I right? Haven't we? It's not just me, right? Well, I've got a crustless pumpkin pie recipe for you today, and I'm not saying you should eat the whole thing in one sitting, but if you did, the whole thing would only be 235 calories. The whole pie. That's less than most Little Debbie snacks. This pumpkin pie is super low calorie and super delicious, and it's coming up right now on the thecogisshred. How's it going, everybody? My name is John, and I've lost over 130 pounds through a combination of mindful eating and daily walking, and now I'm just focused on maintaining my weight and staying in shape. So I've been playing around with this crustless pumpkin pie recipe for a while, trying to get the calories as low as possible, and I can't believe I managed to get it down to 235 calories, especially considering the average slice of pumpkin pie is somewhere around 320. So this whole pie is less than one average slice of pumpkin pie. Granted, it doesn't have a crust, but come on, the filling is the best part. That is the pie. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I never liked the crust. It was always dry and flavorless. I wanted the pumpkin pie filling. So this entire pie is nothing but the delicious pumpkin pie filling. And like I said, you could eat the entire thing in one sitting if you wanted, and the whole pie is less than one cosmic brownie from Little Debbie. Seriously, a cosmic brownie, 270 calories. This pie, 235. All right, well, enough talking. Let's go ahead and make this pie. Let's get cooking. This pumpkin pie is so easy to make. You just mix everything together in one bowl, then you put it in a pie pan and you bake it. That's it. So we're gonna start things off with 1 1/4 cup of cashew milk. Cashew milk is only 25 calories per cup. It is so low, but it's also thick and creamy. It's perfect. So this is going to make for a good base in place of using heavy cream or condensed milk. Next, we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of liquid egg whites. This is gonna be in place of using whole eggs, far lower in calories and higher in protein. Then we're gonna add about 3/4 of a cup of a 0-calorie sweetener. I've got a monk fruit and erythritol blend, a 1/2 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and this last seasoning may sound a little bit weird, but trust me, it's really gonna enhance the flavor of the pumpkin pie spices. This is black pepper. We're gonna add about 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. You don't have to add it, but somebody suggested that to me one time. I tried it and I love it. It just makes all the pumpkin pie spice a little bit warm and just, I don't know, it brings it all together nicely. Well, now I'm gonna take my hand mixer and I'm gonna mix everything together on low. Get it all nice and combined. All right, that's thoroughly mixed. Now it's time to fold in the pumpkin. We're using 1 full 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. Make sure you just use pure pumpkin puree. Pumpkin pie filling already has sugar and all kinds of other stuff we don't want to add. We're trying to keep this low in calories. And you know, we're making pumpkin pie filling. We're not gonna add pumpkin pie filling to our pumpkin pie filling. That would be crazy. Got the full can of pumpkin in there, and now let's just try to fold this together until everything is combined. We don't want to overwork it. So I'm just going to be gentle with this and mix and fold. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of brushing across the bubbles on the top, just trying to pop these bubbles. Okay, I skimmed the bubbles off the top because I just didn't want a bunch of bubbles. Now this is ready to go. I didn't mix it like crazy. I just gently made sure everything was combined, so that looks good. Let's go ahead and get this ready to bake. I've got a 9-inch pie pan and I've got some 0-calorie cooking spray. Just gonna spray the pan and go ahead and pour the pumpkin pie filling right on in. It's looking beautiful already. Okay, so now we're gonna put it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Then we're gonna turn it down to 350 and bake it for another 45 minutes or until it looks done. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and carefully put this into the oven. All right, set the timer for 15 minutes. And in 15 minutes, I'm gonna turn that down to 350. And now we wait. And it has been 15 minutes. So now, let's go ahead and turn the temperature down to 350. All right, in 45 minutes, we should have a freshly baked, crustless pumpkin pie. All right, it's ready. I decided to let it go for an extra 10 minutes, so it actually was in here for 55 minutes. I just wanted to make sure it was well done, but oh man. And look at that. Look at that beautiful pumpkin pie. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that thing. Looks good enough to eat, doesn't it? So I know it looks tasty, but it needs time to cool and set. So let it sit for at least 2 hours. I'd say closer to 4. So be patient, let it cool. In fact, after it cools, put it in the fridge for a few hours so it gets nice and chilled. Either way, don't dig in right now. It's hot. It needs time to cool and set. So I'll be back. So it's been about 3 hours now. The pie has cooled, and I gotta say, I think it looks pretty great, honestly. It's got a few cracks, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to taste good, right? Plus, this pie, it's kind of soft. It doesn't really slice very well. If you're gonna serve this, I recommend you take a big spoon, scoop portions out, and put them into bowls. But if you're gonna eat the whole thing yourself, just get yourself a personal spoon, grab some fat-free Ready Whip, because this stuff is super low in calories and delicious, and go to town. Let's give this thing a taste test. And I'll sprinkle it with just a little bit of cinnamon. There we go. Look at that. All right, let's try it out. Pumpkin pie, whipped cream. Bon appetit. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. That is pumpkin pie right there. That is delicious. Oh man, I love this. I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. I gotta get some more. Oh, so good. That is just fantastic. Like I said, I can't believe this entire thing is only 235 calories. The whole thing. I mean, not the Ready Whip, but that stuff's only 5 calories a serving. So really, it's not that much. In fact, I'm gonna get some more. Boom. Uh-oh, my dog heard the Ready Whip can. He's gonna come collect his tax.
There you go, buddy.
That's all he gets. I don't give him a lot. Okay, so let me give you the macros for this pumpkin pie. So, like I said, for the entire pumpkin pie, it is 235 calories, 32 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat, 21 grams of protein. So, if you eat the whole thing, that's basically like a protein bar. Like I said, you don't have to eat the whole thing, but pumpkin is so low in calories, it's high in fiber, it's filling, it's a great low-calorie, high-volume food. So if you're hungry and you want something filling but low in calories, pureed pumpkin, perfect for that. And of course, add these other ingredients and you've got a delicious dessert that you can eat a ridiculous amount of. Oh, every time. Every time, I love it. Okay, well, I think I am gonna enjoy the rest of my pumpkin pie. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to the COGISshred for more recipes and other videos related to my weight loss and fitness journey. If you have any suggestions for recipes you might like to see or have any other comments, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching and keep on eating. I'm gonna keep eating this.